So folks, I've heard there is a smash burger place that is taking London by storm. It's right near to London Bridge Station and it's run by a chef with 2 Michelin stars. I mean, that's got to be unheard of in the burger world, hasn't it? A 2 Michelin starred chef knocking out smash burgers. Where is it? Right here, at Hurd. Look at the picture of that burger. If it comes out looking anything like that, Greeno is going to be a happy boy. Like I say, we're walking distance from London Bridge Station here. I can see the Shard in the background there. Really busy with people, as you can see in the background. And this building here, let's come and take a little look here. I don't know what this used to be. Little shop maybe? Public conveniences maybe? Who knows? But there's seating indoors, there's seating outdoors, and there's a kitchen in there knocking out burgers. And one burger in particular has really piqued my interest that might hint at the chef's Michelin star background. Right then folks, decided to sit outside. It's quite a nice day out here in London, so why sit indoors, eh? Get some fresh air. Well, as fresh as the air can be in London anyway. Menu, very tight menu here. 5 different burgers listed, one of which is a vegetarian one. All the others are basically beef burgers. 2 smash patties with various toppings. What is interesting about this, and like I said, it kind of suggests a little bit about the chef's Michelin history. One of the burgers here, you can add caviar to. Caviar on a burger. Who'd have thought it? Not me, but I think we're going to try it. What is also interesting, and again, suggests a slightly elevated experience, each burger on here has got a beer and wine pairing suggestion. Again, who would ever have thought of that? You go into McDonald's or Burger King and they say, oh, you're having a Whopper. I recommend a Shiraz with that. Not going to happen, is it? But here, with the boring burger with caviar, which becomes the not so boring burger, they recommend. I'm so excited I can't even get my blooming words out, can I? They recommend a Tempranillo. So yeah, nice little Portuguese wine there. So I think I'll probably have that with my not so boring burger. Ah, and here is the gentleman serving me right now. How are you doing, sir?
Ready to order?
I am ready to order indeed, yes, yes. What I would like is your not so boring burger with the caviar on, please.
With the caviar,
Yeah, of course. How popular is that? Is that
it's not that popular, to be honest.
Really?
With the caviar, no.
Is it just because it's a bit of a mad thing?
Yeah, really, yeah. No one really goes for the caviar.
Really?
Get there and then type of thing.
Hey, listen, why not though, eh? You only live once, don't you? So we'd like that one. The smokestack as well, please.
Yeah, not sure.
Actually, with the one with the caviar, can I take that wine there, the Tempranillo wine?
Yeah.
A burger with a wine pairing. Again, mad, isn't it? And a portion of your fries there, please, as well.
The fries,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think that's it, my friend. Really, really friendly service there. I went in and asked if we were all right to sit outside, and he was fine. There are QR codes on the table, but he insisted on bringing menus out and serving us outside. Nice touch, that. Right. Caviar on a burger. What have I become? Right then, folks. The food has arrived. Have you ever seen burgers that look as pretty as this? These really are something else. This is the not so boring burger. We have 2 patties in there. We've got cheddar, we've got white onion, secret Hurd sauce, pickles, and on the top here, the caviar. Now, I don't know how you're going to eat that on the top without it falling off. Don't know, but I'm going to give it a try. Alongside that, I have the wine pairing. Again, have you ever heard anything like this? Wine pairing for a burger. But that's my Portuguese Tempranillo there. Moving across to the other tray, we have the smokestack. You can see the red Leicester cheese in there. We've got smoked bacon jam. We've got leaves in there. Again, the secret Hurd sauce and the pickles. And these fries. Oh my goodness. Don't they look something else? These are seasoned with beef fat and herb salt. Oh, that's bringing out the Homer Simpson noises. Beef fat. Lovely job. So I don't even know where to start really. Let's try a fry, come on. Because they just look so appealing. Skin on fries. But look at that sort of, there's beef fat and herb salt on there. Wow. They are so crispy. But not like crispy because they're overcooked. Just crispy. They are exceptional. And that salt on the outside and the beef fat. Not picking up much herb in there, but I don't need to. Wow. Those are incredible fries. The skin on there adds that extra flavour too. Amazing. The guys brought out a couple of sauces here too. Sorry about the noise of the train in the background. We're basically sat underneath a railway line here. You know how things are in London, don't you? You know what? I just looked over there to the railway line and I can see smoke coming out of the kitchen. I hope it's not on fire. I hope that's just the, the grill going with all the burgers on. I'm going to try these two little sauces we got here. There's a truffle mayo now. Little disclaimer first, I'm not the biggest fan of truffles, but we'll try it. You can see in here, there's little bits of truffle in there. And it does have quite a pronounced truffle flavour. It's a nice mayo. Personally, I would prefer it just with mayo, but that's just me because I don't really like truffles. It's a very nice dip. This is their secret herd sauce, I believe. This is what's on the burgers. So I'm going to try that as well. Just a little fry. Kind of looks a bit like Big Mac sauce, doesn't it? And basically tastes like the world's best chef has invented Big Mac sauce. Wow. That is Big Mac sauce on steroids. You can pick up a little bit more mustard in there. Wow. That is delicious. That really is. God, there's so much noise around here. There's lorries going past, buses, all sorts. Must be people coming in to see Greeno do a review. They're bussing people in now. I don't think so. Right. Which burger am I going to start with? I'm going to go with a smokestack first. We're going to save the caviar one for last. This looks incredible. Look how oozy that cheese is in there. We've got pickles on there. We've got a little bit of diced white onion. I can live with that. We have got lettuce. We have got the sauce and 2 smashed patties in there. Now, I've been advised the best way to eat burgers like this is to turn them upside down. It holds everything together better. So, I'm going to go in for this bit that's got a nice chunky bit of pickle in there. I mean, this is, again, Homer Simpson noise time, isn't it? That is really tasty. The pickles, very lightly pickled. The salad's got a nice little crunch to it, not too much. Can't really pick up too much of the onion, which I'm pleased about. It's quite a mild onion. But come and have a look at these patties if you can get in close enough. Can you see, even though they're smashed patties, they're still a tiny bit pink in the middle. So they're juicy. Smashed patties can dry out if you don't cook them carefully. These definitely are not. And look at all that. That's juice coming out of the patties there. Man alive. It's quite a mature red Leicester too. So it holds up against some of the punchy flavours in there. That is excellent. I've just cut this in half, guys, to give you a little cross section. Again, come and look at how juicy that beautiful burger is in there. All those fillings really work together. Now, this burger is £12.50. Is that expensive for a burger? You can say maybe it is, maybe it is. Is it expensive for a burger of this quality though? I don't think so. You go to Burger King or somewhere, you buy a Whopper or a double Whopper, you're looking at the best part of a tenner for one of those now, aren't you? For another £2.5, you can get a burger of this quality. I know what I'd rather do. Now though, I was going to try and turn this round, give you a little tour of the burger. Look at this. This is the boring burger made not so boring. So in here, can I lift the top off? Yes. Look at those pickles. White onion. Another train going by. We have the sauce. We have the cheddar. And then on the top, when I put the lid back on, the caviar. It's just bonkers, isn't it? And of course, to go with that, we have my wine pairing, the Portuguese Tempranillo. Just wow. Now, how am I going to do this? I think I'm just going to pick it up. I was going to cut it, but I'm just going to pick it up and I'll give you a cross-section of it again in a minute. Now, what I will do, though, is I'm going to bring a little bit of caviar down here so that I get it on that very first bite. Caviar on a burger. Yeah, it is that good. You're right. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they went a bit earlier before that.
Do you know what it is? It's just a really, really good burger. Does the caviar add a lot to it? It's hard to tell, really. I'm going to try a little bit of it. Now, I've only got a knife here, so don't go worrying. I'm going to be really careful. I'm not going to cut my tongue off. So that does have that salty flavour. Kind of deep umami kind of thing. Does it add a huge amount to the burger? Not really, because there's quite punchy flavours in there anyway. But it's still kind of cool, isn't it? Let's get a bit more in there. Give it another try. Do you know what, folks? I think you can come here, you can order the boring burger, which is basically a cheeseburger but elevated, for £10.50. You don't need the caviar on top. It's a bit of a gimmick, really, isn't it? I mean, it looks cool. Is it adding a lot to the party? No, and it doesn't need to, because once again, this is a beautiful, beautiful burger. Look, again, how lovely and juicy and unctuous this is. Great big bits of pickle in there as well. For those of you playing the Greeno drinking game, these are not cornichon. These are proper pickles. Beautiful. What I haven't done yet, though, is tried my wine pairing that goes with it. The Portuguese Tempranillo. Ah, a delightful bouquet. Does it sound like I know what I'm talking about? I don't. It's a very nice wine. Quite dry, quite nutty, almost walnuts kind of flavour to it. But I can see why they've paired it with this burger. It is actually a nice combination of the two flavours. Come on, McDonald's, you've got to up your game now. This is not one of your mediocre shakes. Burgers and wine, come on. Wow, folks. What a burger place that is. Herd in Flatiron Square, over near London Bridge. What can I compare it to? I mean, I think the only fair comparison I can make is with a recent experience I had at Beefy Boys in Bath. That was a great burger experience. Now, what's the difference between the two? I would say at Herd, the fries are better. Love those fries with that beef fat salt on. Genius little touch, that. At Beefy Boys, I think the burger buns were better than the ones here at Herd. And that's it, you know? I think the flavours on both are great. And I think I'm probably going to have to score it pretty much accordingly to what I did at Beefy Boys. It's that good. It really is that good. 2 Michelin Star chef attention to detail. We were chatting with the server afterwards because we'd noticed that the patties were pink in the middle. They said that's because of the way they smash them. The chefs are trained to smash the burgers in kind of like a circular motion, so that it squashes the outsides really flat and you get that caramelisation, but the inside, the middle bit, is just that tiny bit thicker and therefore retains that pinkness. Clever. Attention to detail. Now, if we look at all the burgers and whatever, I had one with caviar on the top. Is that a gimmick? Yeah, it is a gimmick. No doubt about that. It didn't add enough to the burger to be worth £10. That's just something that's good for a photo on Instagram or something, isn't it? But I chose it, so can't blame the restaurant for that, can we? But yeah, would I pick that? No. Just the burger itself, it stands alone. I like the fact they've got beer and wine pairings for the burgers. You know, how authentic they are or whatever, I don't know. There's only so much you can do in pairing something to a burger. The flavour profiles are going to be relatively similar, aren't they? The bill. £10.50 for the boring burger, another tenner for the caviar. Forget the caviar, you don't need it. The other burger, the smokestack, £12.50. The glass of wine, £6.50, which I think is fair for in London. And the fries, £4.50. We got another portion of fries afterwards because the cameraman enjoyed them so much, he wanted some. So, a subtotal there of £48.50, and not just a subtotal, that is the total. No service charge at a place in London run by a 2 Michelin Star chef. Can you believe it? Incredible stuff. So, like I said, very, very comparable with the Beefy Boys, and I think I'm going to score it pretty much equally to that. It's a 4.8 out of 5. Does it get Greeno's green light? Absolutely. Greeno's green light all day long. Really nice people, cool little venue, and great food, and not that expensive. £48.50, lunch that feeds 2 people. What's not to like? Okay folks, that is going to be it from me for today. If you've enjoyed this video at Herd, Flatiron Square, well, if you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed eating it anyway, click a thumbs up on there for me, it does help the channel. And if you're new around here, take a little look around the vault, see what you like. Ding your bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. You know the drill by now, folks, don't you? Right, where am I off to next? Well, definitely need a good long walk to walk off those burgers, that's for sure. Don't want this getting any bigger. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.